오아린, 나 너 좋아해. 정말 많이 좋아해.
한 번만 다시 만나자.
Hi, and welcome back. Time travel is a concept that has captured the imaginations of people for decades. We can't help but think of what it would be like to explore different eras or, even better, alter history. South Korea has been at the forefront of creating time, travel-related stories, and cinematography with some of the most beloved series in recent memory. Number 10. Blue Birthday, a fantasy drama in which Oh Ha-rin will revisit the past through mysterious photos left by her first love, Ji Seo-jun, who died on her birthday 10 years ago. He had resolved to confess to his childhood friend since elementary school, but ultimately took his own life, much to her shock and horror. His dying in the photography room signaled he was about to confess to her. She currently works at an abandoned pet shelter, but on the 10th anniversary of the incident, she conveys to some photos that her first love left behind. Ha-rin, whose painful memories were relit once more, decides to burn all the photographs. When Ha-rin burned the images, she all of a sudden realized she was returned to the day the photos were taken 10 years ago. The camera only has 8 pictures, so Ha-rin has 8 opportunities to go back in time. Blue Birthday has a 7.7 rating in IMDb.
네?
지난 일 함부로 건드리면 큰코 다쳐요. 불행해져.
Number 9. Live Up to Your Name. Inamato Lee, who was born as a concubine in 16th century Korea, has incredibly great medical skills. He is frustrated about his career because he doesn't wish to rise to high positions in the government due to his background. By mistake, he travels through time to metropolitan Seoul 400 years earlier and discovers modern-day Dr. Young. Thinking that he has a perplexing look, she attempts to remove him instead, but they go back to Joseon together again. Live Up to Your Name has a 8.0 rating in IMDb.
Ang new at traditional, magagamot kaya ang puso ng isa't isa?
Ano ba kasing kailangan mo sa akin, ha?
Nag-aalala ko sa kalusugan mo. Kahit ang isang mahusay na manggagamot, hindi maaaring matingnan ng...
Number 8. God's Gift. 14 Days. Kim Soo-hyun is my mother whose daughter Han Sayed-byeol is abducted and murdered, following a bizarre circumstance where time disappeared 14 years before the event. Soo-hyun is given a second chance to discover her daughter's killer and recover her before it's too late. Ki Dong-chan, an ex-police officer, is assisting Soo-hyun as she sleuths about the situation. As Ki Dong-chan and Soo-hyun begin to move against the clock, new details that challenge their initial suppositions arise, and they have to work together to unravel them. God's Gift, 14 Days has a 8.0 rating in IMDb.
내 새끼 털끝 하나라도 건드리면 나 지옥 끝까지 쫓아가서 당신 잡아 죽일 거야.
Number 7. 365. Repeat the Year. A story in which 10 people can travel back in time by 1 year, but unsettling and unexpected things tend to happen when their fates are modified and altered due to that. Ji Hyung-ju is a detective in the Department of Violent Crimes. He used to be part of the traffic police, but he was promoted to that when he arrested a wanted criminal. It has been 7 years since this particular improvement, and it's always been a great individual who can figure out how to unwind. While he is happy from the beginning to be able to go back to the past by 1 year and reset his life, he starts looking for clues after a series of odd things confront the people he is spending time with. 365. Repeat the Year has a 8.0 rating in IMDb.
내가 형사이긴 하지만 사실 나 혼자서는 힘들어요. 그러니까 이게 파트너 해줄래요?
네?
Number 6. Tunnel. In 1986, Park Kwang-ho worked as a very enthusiastic and exceptional detective. He lived through an extraordinary transformation when he searched for leads in a serial homicide case and then traveled through time portals, which transported him to Seoul of 2019. He meets a new partner, Kim Sun-jae, an elite detective who is also a little bit eccentric but is one very skilled detective. He and the detective will recruit an expert in psychology, Shin Jae-yu. Tunnel has an 8.3 rating in IMDb.
너왜 나가서 죽는 거야?
그 한 명! 아직까지 살아있다고요! 얼마나 오랫동안 기다렸습니까?
Number 5. Chicago Typewriter. This drama follows the lives of 2 men and 1 woman through 2 eras. One during the Great Depression of Japan's occupation of Korean territory throughout the 20th century, and the other in a present-day setting. The story's intricate weave reproduces unusual echoes between historical periods and possibilities for past lives to be redeemed or improved in the present age. This story relates to Korea and the bond between the 3 characters beautifully through different time periods. Chicago Typewriter has a 8.3 rating in IMDb.
기대를 버려.
제가 먼저 자리 잡았잖아요. 왜 이렇게 이기적이에요?
내가 말했던 유령 작가 말이야.
Number 4. Moon Lovers. Scarlet Heart Ryeo. During a total eclipse of the sun, the time slider that carries Go Ha-jin back to the beginning of the Goryeo dynasty of Korea during King Taejo's reign is activated, and she finds herself in the body of the 16th century Korean princess Hae-soo. She awakens in the home of the second Prince Wang Wook, who is married to Of-soo's cousin, and finds herself living in the house of the 8th Prince Wang Wook, who has the same name as the princess. She wins the sympathy and attention of some of the princes and decides to join forces with the ostracized 4th prince, Wang So. Although she knows she should steer clear of palace intrigue aimed at the throne, she ends up becoming a pawn in a power struggle between some of the princes, as they fall in love with her. Moon Lovers. Scarlet Heart Ryeo has an 8.6 rating in IMDb.
얼마나 좋았을까.
황제가 될 거다.
황제가 되겠다. 난 널 절대 놓치지 않아.
Number 3. Life on Mars. After being appointed as the leader of a crime-solving team, Han Tae-ju has elevated his career and flourished through relying on data above all else. One day, while investigating one of a serial murder cases, Han Tae-ju experiences an unfortunate accident. When Han Tae-ju regains consciousness, he finds himself in the winter of 1988. Han Tae-ju doesn't know why, but he is now a private investigator assigned to work with a police force in a small town. To get back to the present, he attempts to unravel the mystery. Life on Mars has an 8.1 rating in IMDb.
꿈일까? 그놈도 나랑 같이 여기로 온 걸까? 단순 살인 사건 아니에요. 연쇄살인입니다. 범인을 잡으면 알게 되겠지. 내가 여기.
Number 2. Tomorrow. Choi Jun-wong searches for a job, but it's hard for him to find work. He witnesses a man trying to end his life one night, and he decides to intervene and save him. He becomes familiar with 2 Grim Reapers named Koo Ryan and I'm Ryung-gu, who work for a crisis management team. Their goal is to stop people from committing suicide. Jung-wong becomes half human and half spirit after being in a coma, and he is employed in an organization led by teams of Grim Reapers. Tomorrow has a 7.9 rating in IMDb.
죽고 싶지 않잖아. 살고 싶잖아.
주마등에 온 걸 환영합니다.
If you want to watch series like Alchemy of Souls, Revenge of Others, or The First Responders, but they are not available in your country due to geographical restrictions, you are in luck. NordVPN can help you with this problem. Right now, NordVPN is offering a mega discount plus 4 free months with the exclusive link that is in the description. If you want to access thousands of series from all over the world on your favorite streaming platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, or Hulu, NordVPN is the perfect solution and you will surely be satisfied, and if you are not, they offer you 30 days to make a return and you will get all your money back. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 1. Mr. Queen. Hailing from South Korea, Yang Bong-hwan rose to the ranks as a chef for the country's highest-ranking politicians in the South Korean Blue House's presidential residences. After suffering a serious accident, he finds himself in the hands of Kim So-young, a young female ruler of the country with roots in the distant past. When King Kil-jong is the reigning monarch, Queen Kim So-young is the ruling queen, but she plays a significant role only. The late King Sun-jo's queen, Sun-won, takes advantage of King Kil-jong's better nature and enjoys royal power in his stead. And she faces competition from her own brother, Kim Jwa-gwen, who also has designs on power. Queen Kim So-young will come to discover that her husband harbors some secrets and is not as gentle and meek as he seems. Mr. Queen has an 8.7 rating in IMDb.
언제나 빠져나갈 구멍은 있는 법. 돌아가자. 내 삶으로 소중한 내 몸으로.
Do you like this video? Check others' videos here and subscribe to be notified about our most recent videos. See you next time. Goodbye.